Warm, nice break from the heat yesterday, but we were right back into it today. Mother Nature doesn't plan on changing course as we go through the rest of the week ahead of us. At least it looked nice throughout the day. Indigo Sky Casino and Resort, the time lapse outside of Seneca, Missouri, showed quiet skies this morning. Just partly to mostly sunny skies throughout the day. I will say, though, this heat and humidity that did return did try to spark a couple showers, maybe a random storm in our southern counties, but everyone stayed pretty much dry today, and we definitely saw that result in us jumping back into the heat. After we saw mid to upper 80s yesterday, we dropped back to 73 this morning and back into the lower, if not mid 90s, to start this new week out ahead of us. The broad picture in the Skywatch Storm Tracker again shows not a lot happening today, but earlier we did try to see a few radar echoes pop up trying to suggest maybe a couple showers, but again, those didn't really materialize, unfortunately. So we have quite a dry stretch ahead of us, but also a hot and humid one. That's why we have heat advisories for pretty much the entire region, taking us at least until 7 o'clock Thursday evening. So a multi-day stretch of heat and humidity. Let's be ready for that as we get this new work week underway. 87 in Joplin, quiet skies up top at the very least, but feels like 95 with the dew point sitting at 74 degrees. It's the same no matter where you are across the area. Maybe one of the cooler readings, if you want to call 80 cool, up in Fort Scott, 84 in Columbus, 83 in Anderson, 87 also in Carthage. But you factor in the humidity, it still feels like the lower to mid 90s at worst throughout parts of the region. But eventually we are going to drop back into the mid 70s, maybe a little reprieve from the heat today, but it cranks right back into gear tomorrow after our front, I forgot to change that front lifted back up to the north, and we're finally starting to see this upper ridge really build on top of the region. So let's break down how the forecast looks for the next few days and certainly through the rest of the week. The future track here, I want to point out as we go into Monday morning, 3 a.m., it's trying to suggest outflow from the storms near the Nebraska-Kansas line, trying to come in and maybe bring in a few showers. That is not likely to happen. Everything else I'm seeing says we keep dry overnight. It's a shame we can't get any rain, though, because it's going to still be a warm start to the morning, with most of us dropping back near 76. At least it'll look nice throughout the day tomorrow. Mostly sunny skies, but you can see how that will really kick temperatures up into the mid-90s once again. 76 in the morning, 91 by noon. Highs near 96. But that's what the thermometer will say. You factor in the humidity into play, and this is why these heat advisories are in effect. Pushing 105 to 110 in northeast Oklahoma. Everybody else is going to feel like 100 to 105 during the afternoon. We'll do it again for Tuesday, Wednesday, and even into Thursday. Even though the brunt of this ridge tries to shift to the east, as long as we can get a possible weakness in the ridge by the end of the week, before we see maybe a stronger system try to come at us by late next weekend, maybe we could twist an arm here or there to maybe bring in a random storm or two Thursday, Saturday, and next Sunday. But the big weather story here, Mike, is the heat and humidity. That's why these alert days are out tomorrow through Thursday. Highs around 96 and 97. It will definitely feel like triple digits for each afternoon ahead of us.
Not looking forward to that, but I will take it compared to what some of our friends